Hey there, YouTube. This is Ghost Jake here with you today. How's your day going? And today, I hope you're having a good night or a good morning wherever you are. Anyway, this is going to be my review of Dragon Ball Super episode 58. Okay, let's get into. Oh yeah, I forgot to add that this will contain spoilers. So if you have not watched Dragon Ball Super episode 58, I suggest you do that before checking out this video. Okay, now let's get to this review. Okay, first off, I just watched the episode, so I think I can remember everything. The only bad thing is I forgot to take notes with me on what I needed to talk about. So let's give this a shot. Okay, now to start off, Dragon Ball Super episode 58 picks up immediately where Dragon Ball Super episode 57 ended, where Zamasu is talking to Zuno, the guy who knows everything, and he is asking about the Super Dragon Balls, about how to use the Super Dragon Balls, and how to use the Super Dragon Balls is what Zamasu is wanting to know, and pretty much Zamasu is threatening Zuno. He is demanding to know everything he knows about the Super Dragon Balls. He's saying, if I really wanted to, I could just erase you from existence, since I am a Kaio. Since he's not a full-fledged Kaioshin yet. Anyway, and then right before it goes back to the planet Earth, after Zuno tells Zamasu that he has to gather all 7 of the Super Dragon Balls and then wait 1 year before he can make any wishes on them, since they recently got used not too long ago. He is then we cut back to Earth, and then we see Goku, Trunks, and Vegeta all laying down on the ground after their battle with Black and future Zamasu in the future. And so Bulma goes and grabs the sensu beans, which is really funny. The reason why they didn't have them in the future is because right before they left to go to the future, Goku left them in the bathroom, which I thought was pretty funny, to be honest. Leaving something so important in the bathroom nearly cost them all their lives. So since Goku is really dumb sometimes, it shows on that one. And then after they heal, they reveal to Bulma and everyone else there that Black Super Saiyan transformation is called Super Saiyan Rose, and that Zamasu is immortal, right? Okay. And Goku's all really eager to go back and face off against Zamasu and Black again. But how, like Vegeta says in the episode, how are you going to damage someone who doesn't hurt someone who doesn't take any damage because Zamasu's immortal. And then Goku's like, we'll just become immortal also. And Goku's idiotic plan is to eat as much sensu beans as he possibly can. And everyone looks at him all like he's the biggest idiot on earth right now, which was pretty funny to me. And then we cut to the balcony, still at Capsule Corp, and Future Trunks is talking to the little kid version of Mai, letting her know that the future Mai is still alive and well. And then all of a sudden, Beerus, Whis, and the Supreme Kai all show up, wanting to talk to Goku and everyone. And they inform Goku that Zuno contacted them about, and he told them that someone was asking questions about the Super Dragon Balls and Goku, and then they revealed that that person indeed was Zamasu to everyone. And then, now this is what I really like about this episode. You know, this episode didn't have like hardly any action in it at all. I like the fact that Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Beerus, Whis, and the Supreme Kai, they were all theorizing and trying to answer the questions about how between Zamasu and Black. Trying to answer all the questions between Zamasu and Black, which is very interesting. They're, saying that they think Zamasu used the future Zamasu used the Super Dragon Balls to wish for a copy of Goku because he was interested in Goku's power, which means Zamasu's in search for power too, like we said, because Goku beat him in that fight when they were sparring. So that was very interesting. And then with his second wish, after he waited another year, he wished to be immortal. But if you ask me, I think he should have probably asked to be immortal first, then create Black. That's just my personal opinion. But either way, that's pretty much what happened. There was the saying. And they're all like, he's Zamasu must have pretty good patience if must have pretty good patience if he's waiting like 2 years to get his wishes. And Beerus is like, no, he doesn't have any patience at all. He's using the time rings, and with the time rings, he can just jump forward into a year, and then the Super Dragon Balls would be active, and then he can just do it again. And so you have he can get his 2 wishes in a matter of I don't know, let's say 2 hours, depending how long it takes him to find the Super Dragon Balls. Right? Okay, so then they are figuring out that they think that it's something must have happened between the future Zamasu and the Kaioshin of Universe 10, Gowasu, and they are deducting that his life is in danger because of Zamasu. They're saying Zamasu is going to kill Gowasu and take the time rings and take his Potara earrings. So that way Zamasu would be a full-fledged Kaioshin, right? And that way he can just do whatever he pleases. And then like, okay, and then Goku's like, okay, let's go ask Zamasu himself, because he really seemed like a nice guy at the time, the present one. So the Supreme Kai is getting ready to take them to Universe 10. It's like, and the Supreme Kai says, please be pretty much be respectful, because the present day Zamasu has yet to do anything wrong. He hasn't committed any crime yet. Even though we already know the future Zamasu is a bad guy, but the present one hasn't done anything yet, even though he's going to. And then it jumps to the future really fast, and it shows Mai and Yajirobe going to the underground cave where the resistance is, and everyone there is pretty much giving up except Mai, because the morale is very, very low, because Vegeta, Trunks, and Goku all lost to Black and Zamasu in episode 57. So their morale is not too high right now, to say the least. And then we see, and then they show up at Universe 10, and they all say hello to Gowasu, and then Supreme Kai's like, it's nice to see you, I'm relieved to see that you're okay. And Gowasu is confused by that, and then Goku pretty much spills the beans by saying Zamasu is causing a bunch of trouble in the future, right? He pretty much just lets the cat out of the bag on that one. But before Gowasu can react, it's really kind of funny, because Beerus whacks Goku upside the head, telling him to be quiet. And then Beerus asks Gowasu, is there anything about Zamasu that worries you? And he's like, and Gowashu's like what, for example? And then Beerus says, for example, justice. And then Gowashu goes on to tell Beerus, Whis, and the Supreme Kai, and Goku listening, that, about Zamasu's questions about the humans and everything, And Gowashu must be completely blind, because he's like, oh yes, Zamasu, he's not going to do anything wrong. His mind is clear. He can't obviously see that his apprentice is evil. So, even though Zamasu is hiding it pretty good, he still can't tell. And then when the explanation is then all of a sudden Zamasu, right at the end of the episode, Zamasu shows up. And he's like, it's Goa, and he shows up, and you can see on the look at his face, he is surprised. He is surprised to see Goku, Beerus, Whis, and the Supreme Kai. He is pretty surprised to see that. Then he gives a little smile type of thing, and then he says, Gowasu, I brought you your tea. But in the Japanese language, obviously. And then that is where the episode ends. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to. That's where the episode ends, and where my review is concluded. So, we're going to have to wait 2 weeks for episode 59 to air, and then I will give you my review in about 2 weeks. So, see you then in 2 weeks. This is Ghost Jake signing out. Have a good night or good day wherever you are, and I will see you later. Bye.